A major shakeup is happening in the real estate industry. As of August 17th, changes are in effect for home buyers, home sellers, and agents who are realtors. We are turning to someone who's a big expert in the area, Vince Malta, a 2024 leadership team member and 2020 president of the National Association of Realtors. Wonderful to have you here at this time. What is changing about real estate transactions?
Well, on August 17th, two things are going to happen that consumers need to be aware of. The first thing is, before they can tour a property, they need to enter into a written buyer's agreement with the agent to view that property, spelling out the terms of the relationship, the compensation that will need to be paid, obligations. And the second thing is that compensation is no longer going to be advertised on multiple listing services, but they can be done elsewhere. So the idea is that it would hopefully put consumers in the driver's seat, very pro-consumer. Commissions have always been negotiable, but now that you do things in writing, it really brings home that conversation. And why are we doing this? It's pursuant to a settlement that we entered into earlier this year to make things more transparent for consumers.
What should home buyers know? How does this affect them?
Well, for buyers, let's say, because commissions are negotiable and compensation is not going to be offered on the MLS, some sellers will believe that they no longer have to offer compensation to pay the buyer's agent's fee. So there'll be a discussion as to the multiple ways that the agent's going to be paid and what's going to happen. And so buyers will have those conversations with the agent and then put it in writing. So very important. And the idea is that, as I said, we knew that commissions were always negotiable, but by putting it in writing, having those discussions up front is in the best interest of all.
What about home sellers?
So the home seller will have, all done in the vein of consumer choice. The home seller could say, look, I don't want to offer compensation, and that you'll have to share your commission, listing agent, and that could happen. Or we're not going to offer any compensation, or we're going to offer X compensation by way of a fixed fee, by a percentage of the home price, all those things. So again, there's this pro-choice idea that there are still going to be many choices. Some people are advocating that there should be no offers of compensation at all to bring down the costs of a transaction. We were very adamant in trying to keep that choice preserved for sellers and buyers through the transaction.
What message do you have for realtors?
So the message for realtors, I think, is very important. Have these discussions up front, demonstrate your value. What are you going to do for the consumer and for what you're getting paid, okay? Which I think is very important. And they can go to get more information on facts.realtor. Again, facts.realtor to get more information for both home buyers and sellers.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.